My article is called Coastal Terraces and Holocene Sea Level Changes Along the Patagonian Atlantic Coast. It's published in the Journal of Coastal Research in 2003. And I chose this article mostly just because of the subject matter being Patagonia. And I've seen pictures of it and some videos and stuff. So it was an interesting area for me. The Patagonia region, if we look at a map here, is the southern tip of South America. It's shared. The region is shared by Argentina and Chile. The region is adjacent to the Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, and the Southern Ocean. So one of the reasons that they're using this coastline for research on this topic is it's a unique setting. It's one of the only major land masses that at this latitude in the west wind zone, and the Atlantic coast is tectonically fairly stable. And we know, the Pacific coast of South America is anything but tectonically stable. The Pacific coast is a subduction zone on the Ring of Fire. A lot of volcanic activity along Chile and Peru. So the Atlantic coast provides a very different setting for the study of sea level change. I picked figure 1 from the article mostly because it's pretty simple. Simple speaks to me. It's just a site orientation map with a really nice legend that explains the coastline and shows a lot of different stuff like the cliff areas that have cliffs. Separates out the sandy beaches and the gravelly beaches and demarks rocky shorelines. It also shows some estuaries and marshes. There's not a lot on there. There's some marshy area on the north end of the map and a little bit down at the south end of the map. As far as I can see, it's a little hard to tell. But it also shows several areas of investigation that, as you read in the article, you can kind of come back to this site orientation map and figure out exactly where they're talking about. I was kind of curious about, what this area looks like with these beaches with cliffs and sandy beaches. So I got a picture here from up on the northern area there. It shows some of the cliff areas and the beach. The article's fairly interesting. It's pretty similar to the original article that we studied. It's a study of sea level changes and looking at ridge systems and these terraces. Interestingly, the article says that the terraces aren't very accurate for determining sea level ranges, but I thought it was kind of neat that the geology of it all is it's sort of interspersed with seashell fossils and things like that, but also different layers of seashell fossils and fluvial deposits from inland. So it kind of shows you that sea level had been changing through there. It was seafloor and, like I said, fluvial deposits. Pretty good. I really liked the site orientation map. I found it very useful as I was reading the article.